Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. This video is for Mike in New Mexico. Okay, Mike, so I'm just gonna show you the unit. So here is our 95 S600. Here's your unit here. As you can see, Egas. It's installed flush, so it's fully inserted. This is my Egas. This is the a 4-door unit. So I want to show you the operation. Sorry about background noise, I'm doing it outside. So okay, now yes, let's see. I'm gonna put on the ignition so you hear the clicking sound. If you hear the clicking sound, 1 second. As you heard that initial click of the throttles activate, but then they're basically dead right after. I'm going to try to duplicate the sound again. As you heard it, it activated 3 times. On the 4th time, it didn't activate. So there's a problem with this Egas. It's fully in there, so there's something inside that is not letting it to activate throttles. So, and if I start the car, of course, I will have ASR light lit. As you can see, ASR light is on, of course, because throttles do not activate. They're just clicked once. Right now, nothing. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you my computer. So let's shut down the ignition. Okay, so I'm gonna take your computer out. Okay. So removing your computer. So this is all your labels here. I'm gonna place in my computer back into the computer box. Okay, well, it's kind of not all the way in, but it should be all right. Okay, so we'll put on the ignition. Here's our noise. You can hear the throttles, they both activate. And that computer is not even fully seated, so it's just, just insert it real quick. As you can see, it's not even flush, so you might hear a little bit of kind of buzzing noise, which is a little different from what's supposed to be, but it's probably a bad connection. But anyway, at least they work. So every time I'm gonna do the ignition cycle, I'll show you that the click. So you heard it 4 or 5 times I activated the ignition. See, I'm activating this throttle linkage and secondary throttle body activates. And of course, when I start it, now ASR light is on because computer is not fully seated. But let me just seat it back, seat it more in. I gotta pull it out again. I think I just missed some pins. Just reseat it real quick. Make sure no pins are bent. Yeah, all pins look fine to me. There. Okay, that should be okay. There, now it's seated fully, so let's start the car. No SR light. I knew the computer is not seated, I told you before on the video, so. But no SR light, both throttles work. Everything is fine. So this is my, well, it's called start too. If I give it some gas. Accelerates no problem. So that is the problem here with your computer, as you can see it. Mine works, yours does not. So that was the purpose of this test basically. Let me just push your computer back in there. Okay. Your computer also, all pins are in place. I don't see anything wrong with pins. They seem fine. Nice and clean underneath. Just see, you got these pins, you got, yeah, this is it. Okay, I see it. Okay, your computer actually goes in nicer. It just sits there super flush. Mine's just a little angled, like just like as it was made for this. There, yours is really flush, which is really nice. So let's put on the ignition again. First I'm gonna show you the clicking. It clicked, but again, throttles do not activate. They clicked once and motors don't turn. So there's definitely a problem with that throttle. I mean, with that Egas module. Start the car. SR light is on. Give it gas. Sluggish pickup, and I'm pressing it on through the floor. Gas pedal there. As you see, it is extremely sluggish. RPMs are not steady, so it is clearly a problem there. The throttles do not work correctly. So shut it down, and there is not even clicking sound anymore. I don't hear it at all. So therefore we do have the problem with the Egas. And they clicked once. And they're clicking, but they're not activating. So no good. Alright, so this is basically our test. It's shown clearly that the Egas does not work. So I can just pull it back out and put in my unit. This can be mailed back to you, so you decide what to do with it. But it is not working. Okay, my unit back in there. Nice and tight. Okay, and again, start the car real quick last time. See, no SR light. Idle is more steady. Alright, well, this was the test for the Egas. And this was Victor at restoringmercedes.com. Thanks for watching.